Hello, I'm Leo Kearse, and welcome to Headliners. I'm joined by two Headliners veterans. They're smart, they're funny, they're going to tickle your tummy. It's Sajila Kearse and Louis Schaefer. Let's hope they live up to my intro, because I know we've got a lot of untickled tummies out there. And first, let's take a look at tomorrow's front pages, and we start with Friday's Mail. It has Liz Truss saying, I'll get you through the energy bill crisis, although the headline is a little shy on the details of how she'll actually do that. I'm sure we completely trust our headline, though. Moving on to the Daily Telegraph, it also leads with the new Prime Minister will offer urgent help with bills. I don't know if they're saying that Liz Truss is definitely one there, or if they're saying whoever wins will help. There's also a record 1.2 million migrants gain UK visas in the last year, and down below there's a fire near a nuclear plant and cuts power in Ukraine. And if we move on to the Independent, they're leading. They've got a big picture of that fire. That's at the Russian-held Zaporizhia site. I think I pronounced that correctly. Which is, I believe, it's the biggest nuclear power station in Europe, and it's in an area that's been shelled by both sides, according to both sides. And there's been a fire, and it's been cut off from the grid, so they're facing their own power crisis in a different way. Moving on to The Guardian. They say that a gap in GCSE results brings fresh warnings over COVID. I don't really understand what that means. Moving on to the Financial Times, we've got some more. The Financial Times always goes with completely different stuff. They've got Truss weighs triggering Article 16 to buy time on the Northern Ireland Protocol, and synthetic mouse embryos raise hope of future lab-grown human organs, or cybernetic soldiers, if you're me. Moving on to the Times, again, we've got Truss offering help with bills. We've got the GCSE gap, with the pupils in the north falling further behind pupils in London, which we're going to cover on the show. And a picture of Emma Raducanu, who earned almost £18 million in the year since her extraordinary rise to stardom, which is all going to go on electricity this Christmas, unfortunately for her. And finally, with the Daily Star, we're going to probe Uranus. Classic pun there from the Daily Star, but yeah, there's a mission to have a peek at Uranus, which will take 15 years to make the 2 billion mile trip. I didn't know Uranus was so far away. And those are the headlines.